All right, let's check it out. So today, what have we got happening? Let's see, is the mic working? It is working. All right, so today, we've got our first team playing with a rando. Are you playing with a rando? Okay, interesting decision. Ball Yeet's a level 6. This rando who's playing Yone has no mastery. Ball Yeet's level 6. Jin from Ninja Peach, I guess, is playing ADC, has level 5 mastery. The Bones In is playing Olaf, and 007 is playing Vel'Koz as support. So I assume the Olaf is top and Ball Yeet is jungle. So that means that the Yone is going mid. All right, let's see what they can get done with this rando in the mix. This thing is so silly, this Riot client, to get this thing to actually play. You gotta kind of wiggity whack it around here and make it. Come on now. Let's play. There we go. All right, we're dropping in. So it's the blue team that we're looking at. Blue team is going to be bot, and as I say, they're going to kind of all head their way. Let's see what the red team's going to do. They got an Ashe, and she immediately runs top. Makes little sense. A Xayah, who's going bot. You've got a Nautilus that's still in base. A Veigar still in base. And an Amumu still in base. So you figure Veigar mid, Amumu jungle, and Nautilus support. The blue team is going to go ahead and set up for red buff in the bot jungle. And the red team, because Amumu hasn't come out yet, it doesn't look like they have determined what is going to happen. The Yone, let's look at the rando. The rando, that means just somebody who's not here in the classroom. They must be missing somebody today. Oh, they're missing Carter. What? Okay, I mark Carter as here, so that's something I'm going to have to fix, obviously. Anyway, so the Yone is going to go mid. Amumu now does come to try to take blue buff in the bot jungle. Nautilus late to the party and lumbering as he does. Ashe is going to go top, sitting in the bush. She must be setting up some kind of cheese for the Olaf. See what she does. She lays down some vision, then comes out, and that's it. So she was just there to watch for the invade. And that's going to be it. Red buff is taken. Blue team to the lane first. There's a big shot on the Xayah. Jin misses that one. Gets that. The Yone, just he and the Veigar. Really not trading at all at this point. Just trying to farm. There is a dash forward and a shot from the Yone. Olaf facing an Ashe. Kind of an interesting decision. I can't say that I've seen Ashe played top very often, but a lot of poke on the Olaf forces him back. Trying to zone him away, but he's going to come back and at least be in experience range. Not a lot of damage done. There's a shot forward from the Olaf throwing his axe. Just normal jungle clear. Amumu working a full clear. Looks like same on the bot. Trades in the bottom lane. There's a big shot from the Nautilus and a hammer coming forward. And they got to be careful. That might be it. He has to flash away. Xayah sends her feathers, but Jin screens off. I'm not sure if he has any pots, why he's staying in lane. So he does drop a heal. Nautilus is low. There's a big shot from the back. And there's a hook. What can get done throwing forward? A lot of damage being done by those feathers. That might be it for Jin. A flash from the Xayah. She tries to get away. One more shot. She's dead. First blood goes to Xayah. Aggressive play when your support is so low on health equals a first blood for the red team. Yone marks that the Amumu does come through and now gets into the bot river. Not sure if he's going for Scuttle. He is. Might be setting up a fight here in the bot jungle. Amumu is going to get that Scuttle and no, missed it. He's going to pull away. Going to return back to his clear. Back in lane is Jin. Jin right now is, oh, I need to rearrange these, don't I? All right, so the Vel'Koz, the Jin. The Jin is up on CS at the moment over the Xayah. Yone stepping forward to try to trade with the Veigar. Let's see, mid lane, Veigar and Yone. There you go. And now Yone's going to be forced back, taking a bunch of shots and some poke, asking for help to hold his lane. And let's see, not a lot of Ball Yeet's running around with low health, and that's really, he's not going to be able to go and help with a nearly full health Veigar, even though he's low on mana. The Vision sent forward from the Ashe. They're tied up top with levels. Also, the Ashe is leading by about 10 CS. I can't remember what the equivalent is of that. I don't know. I think 10 CS is about the same as 1 kill. Bot lane is a fight breaking out. There is a root by the Jin. They're taking a ton of damage from this dragon, and they just continue to take shots as they run away. And let's see if the Nautilus can come cause trouble. Vel'Koz trying to do something, but really just needed to get away. And there's another kill in the bot lane. And probably Vel'Koz there, poor decision to hold up. Probably should have just gotten out as the collapse from the Nautilus and the Xayah caused all that trouble. I believe the red team now is going to take the dragon for free. Rotating bot, Graves might try to contest, but going to jump into 3 if he does. There's a shot put forward to get some vision, and that's it. The red team gets it. He wisely doesn't jump into that mess. The Jin still leading 34-28 on CS. The red team up just 300 gold over the blue team. Nautilus now back to lane. They don't back after the drag. Decide to stay and try to fight. Ninja Peach, I'm not sure where. Oh, he must not have backed after taking that damage as they were trying to run. Out of mana. Drops a plant there to defend from the gank. Mid lane, Yone up a level on the Veigar. There's a dash forward and a trap laid by the Veigar avoided. Up 44-33, so about 10 CS. There's a shot put forward by the Vel'Koz. And the Xayah is low. If they could get a root and try to jump forward, you got to be careful. Nautilus being tanky can jump forward. Let's see what happens. There's a shot that goes on the Xayah. Now's a good opportunity to jump her if you can. There's a shot just missed from the Vel'Koz. And I believe the Xayah wants to back. If they can push this lane, they can probably force that issue a little bit. The really no concerns about Amumu. Amumu backed and is in base. There's another shot put forward, missed from the Vel'Koz. Ninja Peach with a shot. Xayah again taking some damage. It's not going to take much If they can just catch her out. Nice. Oh, that one just misses from the Vel'Koz. Another shot put forward. No good. She is going to base at this point. There's a shot. So forcing that Nautilus under tower. Really, the blue team's got to decide what they're going to do here because they're going to both back, which means they could push this wave quickly under tower and back themselves, which is a good decision. Vel'Koz is going to rotate. Not really sure. Should have helped. Nope, going to come back. They can push this wave quickly. They can get it under tower and back. And come back with an advantage. So this is where they should base. Nope, they really actually need to push a little more. So, yeah, them going slowly there and Vel'Koz wandering off into the bottom jungle. That cost them because now the red team's back in lane with the opportunity to farm for free under tower and cause a freeze. So now they are going to base. They did push that lane as much as they could. Let's see if that ends up hurting them. The Yone still up a level. Amumu now in the area. And boy, Olaf tried to turn and deal with the Amumu. And the speed and the damage from the Ashe too much. Ashe, as you probably don't know if anybody's watching this, which is nobody. But I play Miss Fortune. Ashe is a big trouble for Miss Fortune because of her mobility and her speed of attack. You just can't get away as Miss Fortune because of her limit in mobility. Graves in the area. Mumu jumps forward. Doesn't realize there's vision there. Is he going to be able to get away? No, that's going to be it. He's going to die. And good gracious, this thing's going pear-shaped. 2-4, red team leading. Up now by about 600 gold over the blue team. Yone asking for some help, recognizing that the Nautilus is in the area. Vel'Koz and Jhin in the bot lane, trying to push back. The Nautilus is coming around, dropping a plant. There's a shot on the Nautilus. Another big shot from the Jhin, and there's a root. Can they make it pay? Nautilus jumps forward. She gets back. I believe that's an ult. And let's see what can get done. She is low, but they got to go through Nautilus to get it done, and he is far too tanky. There is the ult, and she just gets right out of it, and nobody's going to be damaged. Got to turn her damage onto the Nautilus, so you're going to say goodbye to Vel'Koz, and that is a good return. Vel'Koz barely survives. Probably needs a back. Graves comes into the area to mop up. Amumu now hiding, trying to get through. The Vel'Koz low on health. Got to watch out for this Amumu. If he comes around and gets any handle, and boy, tried to find the Vel'Koz, not there. Vel'Koz has got it back. Gonna pull back. Oh boy, here you go. This is what happens with, oh yay, we're back at it. Vel'Koz needs to base. Graves chasing the Veigar, and that's gonna be it. Big shot. Yone dives forward. The calling for help to see what they can get done. Jhin having to retreat. It is just the Amumu. And this is it for Amumu. They're going to get Amumu and they're going to get Drag. Jumping forward. Is Amumu going to get away? No. Now they should go get Drag. They should be able to get it for free. Xayah is coming to lane, but she's got pushed under tower. She's going to have to stay. Not going to be able to contest. The Veigar is going to TP, realizing that they're going to get Drag. The Veigar is behind, 62.75 on CS. The Olaf is up also on the Ashe. The Olaf doing damage to the tower, and Ashe, well, Ashe base. And that is Drag. Yone going to the mid lane, trying to catch the Veigar out. Is he going to jump forward? He is. There is the trap. Missed it, but the trap is laid. There's a big shot from the Veigar. Graves goes back to farming. Same with the Amumu. The blue team getting pushed under tower as Jhin is not there. Vel'Koz just trying to push him back. Now needs to take the CS from this wave. Doesn't get any of it. Clearing some vision is the Nautilus. Just a shot for good measure from the Vel'Koz. Doesn't really do much damage, but circling around. Dangerous path for the Vel'Koz and the Jhin, because they're going to get separated. And boy, that was if Nautilus would have recognized that and hooked the Vel'Koz, that would have been bad news for the blue team bot. Here comes Veigar bot. Here comes a Mumu bot. There it is, and goodbye. Is he going to be able to get away? No, knocked up, and that's going to be it for Ninja Peach. And that's going to be it for Vel'Koz, and they just wipe the slate clean on the bot lane. Ashe has decided to rotate to the mid lane. Graves and Olaf are going to try to take Rift Herald. I'm not sure if they will do so uncontested. They will. So the Ashe is just going to stay mid lane. No, going to rotate now. Not going to be able to steal it. And realizes it and goes into the top jungle. Olaf is going to return to lane, see what they can get done. Vision, Nautilus, and Xayah now under tower might take it. That was a big play. Looks like they're going to lay Rift in the top lane. They are. So they're going to try to take that. They really don't need to hit it anymore, because goodbye tower right here. Now jump the Ashe if they can. Big shot from Graves, but stunned. And here comes the Amumu rotating, and so tanky. What can Olaf get done? He needs to get away now, and he does. Ashe has to go through the wave to get to him. Can he walk this Rift in for one more shot? Doing a lot of damage. Nope, not going to. So she's going to take out Rift and not going to get one more shot on the tower. Olaf doesn't need to worry, as Amumu is dead. Decides to stay in lane. The bot lane trying to push back and see if they can't get some damage on tower. Shot from Jhin misses. Pushed forward, Nautilus trying to find a hook as the blue team pushes their wave under tower. It's not a cannon wave, so they're going to have to be careful here, because that wave's just going to get wiped out quickly. Xayah jumps forward and now dances back. Another miss from the Jhin. Trying to clear some vision. Nautilus, big shot from the Vel'Koz. Doesn't do a ton of damage on the tanky Nautilus. There's another attempt from the Jhin on that long range miss. Jhin takes out the cannon minion. Now they're pushing a cannon minion wave under tower, and this is where they need to push and cause some trouble. Amumu is not in the area. Of course, they don't know it, and that's going to be it. Too much damage by the Xayah clears that wave. The Yone, what is he doing in base? He's just sitting there.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And that's it for the mid lane tower. What is going on with the Yone? The Yone disconnected. Well, he comes back, they say. Okay, so spoiler alert, he comes back, and goodbye! Boy, that Xayah dashed forward and does so much damage. Look at those feathers. Ninja Peach runs for his life, tries to ult. I guess why not? One more shot on the Nautilus, and those are not doing any damage really on the Nautilus. He is just too tanky even for those ults. Needs to now get out of there. The Veigar is trying to cut him off because she sees that he has no health. Here comes Veigar behind, and oh no, it's going to work out. Goodbye, Ninja Peach. What can the Veigar get done? He's trying to run. Nope. Good night. Veigar dashes forward, tries to trap, flash out, and the Veigar pays for it. But now the Amumu. Ball Yeet needs to get away. Oh, you can't get away from the little stinky mummy. Olaf decides to come back and decide he wants to fight. No, he's going to pull back. Good decision. And the Amumu mops up and gets to walk away. 11 kills for the red team, 9 for the blue team. Up not quite 1,000 gold. The red team is calling. Oh, there he is. The Yone is back. The red team is calling calling dragon. The Vel'Koz pulls back. Really, at this point, the Vel'Koz could probably rotate and just let the Jhin farm and get experience on his own. And the Vel'Koz could go and help mid. But no. So, looks like they are going to take drag. Is anybody going to contest? Vel'Koz is there on the edge. Doesn't realize that here comes the Amumu, here comes the Zaya, and that is good night for the Vel'Koz. Boy, he just sat there and, and got absolutely jumped. And that is drag. No, they still haven't taken it. Shots put forward. So it's a 4v4 here. Jump forward, and he steals it, but he's going to die for it. So they do take drag. Rotating around, what can the Olaf get done? That's a shot on the Amumu, and that's a shot on the Zaya, and that's a shot on the Veigar, and there's a shot on the Ashe. The only one to get away is the Nautilus. He's the most tanky one of the bunch, and he just runs. And that equaled the rest of the team getting deleted. So is that the swing that the blue team needs? Still trailing by one kill, but they are going to likely take mid tower here. They do actually take the lead again on gold. Vel'Koz is back in lane. Vel'Koz is 1-5-1 and a 1-3-5 Jhin. So things have not gone all that great in the bot lane. 4-4-4 Ashe and a 4-2-4 Zaya. And then, of course, pretty much equal even Stevens with the junglers. There's a shot. Like I say, really what should happen here is the Vel'Koz should just leave and let the Jhin get his experience. The problem is they don't realize the Zaya is coming behind him. They do have some vision. They need to run. The Vel'Koz trying to shield Ninja Peach. That's it for Ninja Peach. Goodbye, and that's going to be it for Vel'Koz. That ult's not going to be enough. There is the hook, and good night. Yeah, not going well in the bottom lane, unfortunately. And this Zaya getting fed to the point where something's going to need to be done. Mid lane, you know, the Yone, 1-0-4 against a 1-3-4 Veigar, is trailing in CS. It's surprising, only trailing that much after being disconnected for so long. Oh, there's the Ashe arrow, and then a trap, and what an escape from the Olaf to get over the wall. Yone in trouble, facing an Amumu, can't get away, and now has to pull back, now trap. That's going to be it for the Yone. Boy, the swings here. Amumu coming forward. Can he throw his bandages? He misses. They're chasing into the jungle. Jhin is walking right into a trap. Okay, so he turns. Good choice. Vel'Koz following. It is a 3v3 if the Vel'Koz comes to join. It's actually a 3v4 because the Ashe is there. Not a fight you want to take. Olaf rotating around. Once again, probably not a fight you want to take. The Olaf in a dangerous position. Jumps forward. And boy, he's going to have to screen everybody else off. If they can take out the Amumu, they got a chance. They do. That's going to be it for Olaf. But can they dash forward? The Ashe is squishy. But the Nautilus is in the area. Ninja Peach trying to help, and that's going to be it, and goodbye. And so that is a red team double kill for the Zaya, who's just getting more and more fed. Yone has to pull back, taking a lot of shots. Can he get away? It's too much, the Ashe, and no. Good night, 22-14. And just like that, you know, that fight that they probably shouldn't have taken has led to this major swing in this game. Up 39-1 to 35-9. The red team now, are they going to be able to take inhib? They do have a few minions with them. Can they do enough damage quickly on the tower? I don't believe so. The wave is slow, and here comes Vel'Koz to push him off of it. So that's going to be the chance the blue team needs. What are they going to do now? They've got to get some vision. They've got to be wise. They really have got to just stop the bleeding, and then pick their team fights a little more wisely and see if they can't get back into this game. They've got to push out the bot wave. They've got to push out the mid wave. Top wave is already pushed. The red team, I believe, is calling to just explore the notion here. They have vision in the river. Is he going to lay vision? What is the Olaf doing? He's running off by himself here. Thinking about, I don't think that's a good decision. Needs to group up. Got your Yone, your Jin, and your Vel'Koz. They're going to go and get vision in the bot river, which is not a terrible shout. The Graves is trying to join that fight. Once again, the Olaf, just all by himself, takes the Ash arrow and runs away. And the CC immune for him to get away from that fight. And right now, he really just needs to stay under tower. He might have no choice but to just run away, actually, and he does need to run away. That's going to get taken, and the Amumu gets forward, and that's what we called not a good decision from the Olaf to stay in that area. He had no chance of winning that fight. Veigar is now wandering around and is able to do so freely because there's nobody around to stop him. It is, the four are sticking together. It's a 4v5. Once again, probably not a fight you want to take. If you can try to do some defense, the Yone is going to go off by himself. That's not a good decision. He does not have, is he going to be able to pop the plant? Jumps forward. And here is the bandages, and he's stuck. Can he fight them both? I do not believe so. Pop that plant. Dashes forward, but you can't get away from the bandages. Nautilus now uses the plant that you should have used, and goodbye, Yone. Bad play by the rando. And now, under tower, Vel'Koz is likely going to get jumped, but no, it is the Amumu that's going to jump the Graves, and really that's the only hope in the, or excuse me, the Jin trying to put some shots forward. Olaf is running in to take out the Amumu. It's a 2v1. Can he take out the Xayah? Can. Now if they turn on the Amumu, they got a chance here. Nautilus is going to come forward. Everybody's got to get in. You got the Graves. He does have some plays. You got to take the Amumu first. Then the Nautilus. The Amumu's going to get away. Oh boy. The Olaf just barely avoids that hook from the Nautilus, and if he would have gotten hit, that would have been good night. He's going to go and build his health, and that is some real health, amazing health regen by the Olaf. Yone is back in the bottom lane, trying to clear this wave. Olaf is pushing forward by himself. I'm not sure why he's doing that. There's nobody really to come, but now that the Veigar is there, he needs to get out of there. He's pushed the lane past river, and that's fine. Now go and try to take some jungle, try to get some vision. Again, going to wander off by himself. The Jin is pushing the top lane. It's not a terrible shout. The Yone is deciding to split push, I guess. And nobody's there to stop him. That play could work, but he doesn't have a wave. He does have a wave with him, excuse me. And it is a canyon wave. Let's see what he can get done. Right now, the blue team, oh, there's the Ash arrow once again causing trouble. And are they going to get that? They do. Using the plant to try to get away. Needs to run and can't get away from the Xayah. She's just too strong. The Vel'Koz also needs to turn and run. Just run, Vel'Koz. Just run. The Graves is rotating. Can't take all three of them. He also is going to run here into a 1v5. Doesn't realize it at this moment. There it is. Needs to pop the plant. No, he's going to kind of just stay in the area. As long as he can avoid the CC from either Ash or that Amumu, he might be okay. The Yone dies as he tried to split push, so that didn't work out. The Graves, once again, kind of off by himself. They are going to take inhib here. Nobody to stop him. The Vel'Koz trying to pull back. Is not going to be able to do enough damage. Just needs to go straight to tower. And watch out for the CC. Okay, he makes a wide enough turn there to avoid it. In a dangerous situation. Clearing the wave, which is fine. Just trying to push him out of base. At this point, you got no choice but to try and play defense and see if you can't build. Take kills when you can get them. But don't engage in that team fight. It's not going to go well for you. Amumu in the bush. There's some vision. There are the bandages. Take the Amumu right now before they get there. And oh no, they baited you into that. Can you take care of the Amumu? You can't. Goodbye, Jin. And that splits them up, and that's going to be it. The Olaf is trying to come from the backside, but he's going to run into now 4 guys. Really can't do much. Probably just needs to circle around. Avoid this fight. You're not going to jump into these 4 people and live. And that's really going to be it. The Vel'Koz there in trouble. Pops the plant. Tries to take the tower as some defense. Now, they are going to potentially force them. No, they're not. As they push it, it's just too much. Waiting for help. There's the ult. Jumping in the Amumu. Stops that ult. The Amumu taking tower shots and doing almost no damage. He's so tanky. Flashed into base the Vel'Koz. There's a hook. And goodbye, Jhin. That's just going to be deleted, it looks like. Is he going to be able to recover? He does. He gets back. The Yone trying to push forward. And that's it. That's the end of the game. And, yeah, I think a couple of things factored in there. Obviously, bot lane getting behind was big trouble. And then the Yone going on disconnect when he had a lead. That was a problem for sure. And then they had that great team fight where it looked like, hey, you got this thing. And then they went into the next team fight and jumped in and officially deleted all of that good work. And that really was their chance. That was their big chance right there. And that second team fight put this out of reach. Let's see what we see here if we continue in. Most damage done by the Olaf. Second damage done by the Vel'Koz. Interesting. The Ashe and the Xayah did the most damage. The Xayah led with 11 kills. 10 kills for the Olaf for the blue team, but as I say, not enough. All right, so there you go. They played with a rando, so that's kind of weird. And he went disconnected. That's kind of weird. But definitely a tough game for the first team and some opportunity to learn some lessons. So anyway, that's it for us. See you on Tuesday.